So I've been using Omarchy for 2 days now, and I have very little complaints. Out of the box, everything just works and is made very clear you have full control over your system. What initially drew me to Omarchy is that it runs on Hyprland and Arch Linux. All of my Linux videos are based off of Arch Linux, so it felt right at home. Since there are already plenty of videos explaining what Omarchy is and how to install it, this video would just be about my personal experience as a developer and what I like and dislike. In this video, I'm going to go over the reasons I've decided to switch to Omarchy and use it as my daily driver for coding and content creation. Other than it being on Hyprland and Arch Linux, another thing that sold me is the pre-installed apps. And obviously the fact that it's tailored towards developers. And so a lot of apps that I love dearly are already on here. It's like Alacrity. This is what I use. Actually, I use Ghosty, but I used Alacrity for a bit, and then I use Ghosty. But all of these apps, and I'll show you the ones that I installed so far, but ChatGPT, Chromium, Discord, Docker, Figma, all these apps are like apps that I use or I plan on using, like Docker. I haven't used too much of, but I love that it's already installed, so I don't have to go through and figure that out. So when I do end up using it, it'll be super simple. All I have to do is launch it. GitHub, which I use pretty much daily. Google Photos, LibreOffice, Local Send, which I actually am using to send my videos from my Linux laptop to my Windows PC instead of using a USB and run into like issues like not having enough storage and all that. Definitely recommend checking this out. NeoVim, which I love, many videos on that. OBS Studio, Obsidian, which I'm learning. Penta, haven't used yet, but it's heard good things about it. RetroArch, this is one of the apps I've downloaded. Trying to figure out how this even works. Supposed to be a emulator for like retro games. Came with Spotify, Typora, WhatsApp X, and Yahtzee is one I downloaded. It is a command line terminal, and YouTube, and the Zen browser, which is my browser I use. But yeah, I really love that. It saves me so much time at startup because to download all those apps at startup could take around like an hour to two, and put that time on top of having to log into all the accounts and configure them. Now it's just all these apps are installed. You just configure them. That time you would spend downloading them, now you're just spending customizing how you want it. Another thing I love about Omarchy is how it's so customizable. And so if I come here and press Control Super plus space, I can just go through a thing of pre-configured screensavers, and there's even an option to install your own if you don't even want any of these. But and the cool thing about this, if I come here and press Super plus Alt plus space, I can come here and go to Style, and then all of these, like, well, not everything, the font doesn't change, but basically the backgrounds change based off the theme. And so I'm on Darkula right now, which is actually a custom one I installed, which I will show you in the manual. There's like custom ones people have made from the community. If I come here and do Nord, which is another one I really like, see, instantly change the wallpaper. I come here, couple I can just cycle through. Well, this one just has two. Well, I actually do like this one though. And as well, if I come here, open like file system, see the folders change, the outline of the terminal changes. Even another one, if I close this, see here, outline, all these colors change, which is really cool. It gives everything just feels unified. So I'm gonna come here, change it back, style, theme, Darkula. And then one thing I don't like, which everyone kind of agrees is like, hopefully, assuming they will change it very soon, is the fact that to go to this style theme, I have to go into it. I can't just type theme up here. Like, there is no fuzzy finder. So, like, so far, that's the only thing I don't like. And so But again, I've only been using it for 3 days. So like in future videos, if I find anything I don't like, I will update it. But like there's so many great things about this. Like that's the only one thing which actually changes quite a lot. Just being able to come here and just instantly find, because most search features have that. That's just the thing. But I'm confident they will introduce that very soon. But some more things on styling. Come here, change font. I'm using JetBrains Mono, my favorite font. Actually, let me try this one. I heard a lot of people really like this one. So like it changes the font up here. Okay, this one does look pretty nice. Change the font up here. Changes the font everywhere on here. If I come here and put who am I actually do like this font. I might stay on this for a while. Another thing I love about this distro is that pretty much everything can be accessed with key bindings. And so I can come here, and if you ever forget anything, come here to learn key bindings. Let's say window. So like these are all tied to Hyprland, which is also great. So if you ever forget something Hyprland related, you come here, type window, and do all this. And then there's so much stuff you can do. Then if I come back, another really cool thing is that you can open up different apps. So I can come here and open up ChatGPT by pressing Super plus A. Or I can press Super plus B for browser. And then I can press Super plus B, I believe. Oh, not B, I already did that. Close this, Super plus M for Spotify. And let's come here and say I forget what one of them I want to look up. I use this quite often. Let's say Spotify. No, not that, music. So you can look up, okay, it's music, browser. It's super mean. Like I said, I don't know why. I think this is like the most updated version of Hyprland, why it feels so smooth. When I was using standard Arch Linux, it never felt this smooth with Hyprland. It's so easy to just swap between them with super plus arrow keys. And then super shift plus arrow keys, so you can swap them. Then obviously standard, you can come here and create more inside of each one. I just love how everything just looks like so unified. Just the colors, animations are super smooth, like no issues at all. You could even adjust it, obviously. If you use Hyprland, you already know that you can go in Hyprland and change, have no animations, change the speed of them and all that good stuff. Lastly, another thing I love that I mentioned earlier was the Omarchy manual. If you look at it, it's very extensive, similar to Hyprland, but it is also very easy to follow. If you look here, it's probably about 20 or so or 30 different things you can choose from. But it even as far as tells like how many words in there, and these are just pages, so there's nothing on there. You can come here, which is really nice. You can even search for it and say, I want to go to the monitors. Super easy, just come here and do that. Everything, a lot of things are clickable. A lot of things come here easily, copy and paste. It's great. I refer to this a lot. And there's themes. If you're interested in the theme I'm using, you can just come here to this extra themes page. A lot of super cool themes. You literally just click on it and then you download it like Darkula. It's right here. And so let's say I wanted to get this one. I literally just think you just click here. And then you would take this link. And I see this, come back in here, install. And then I would install under style, theme, and you literally just take that URL. As simple as that. And it just changes. I didn't think I actually like this theme. This actually looks pretty nice. Let me see some real quick. Back to this. This actually isn't bad. I might have to mess around with this. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And until next time.